Hi, so I just wanted to record a quick video blog on running your own business. If, like me, you have started up a business on your own, then I know exactly how very alone you can feel with it all. It's really hard when you have nobody else to sort of vent to or talk to or go to for advice and support. Um, Today I'm having a little bit of a down day with it all. I try to remain as positive as possible all the time, but as you know, we're human, and it's not possible to keep the positive thoughts continuously. Um, Even though I know that positive thoughts attract positive things, um, we all kind of get caught up in negative thoughts sometimes. And I kind of thought it would be a good time to have a chat and talk to everyone about some of the things that I experienced, some of the problems. Although calling them problems is probably not the best description. Um, Maybe sort of obstacles is a better way to describe it. So today I've been contacted by an organisation. I'm not going to name names, but they want to take £300 from me for an endorsement on one of my training courses. And now I questioned this organisation and asked what it was. What were the benefits of this endorsement? Because for the past year that I've had this endorsement, I have seen absolutely no benefits whatsoever. I mean, I've had no support from this organisation, not absolutely nothing in the way of help. And so obviously I'm now very reluctant just to hand over that money. And I sort of questioned it, and now they're sort of getting a little bit sort of up in the air, ruffling their feathers about it all. So I've kind of got to look into the terms and conditions and so on, and see if I'm actually having to pay this money. And what I realise is there are so many organisations out there, so many things that will see you starting to do well, and they will want to take and take and take. And I think it's an obstacle that you just have to face. It's inevitable. If you're going to make it with your business, you've got to know that these obstacles are going to come your way. And it's how you deal with it, I guess. I mean, my sort of first response when I got this email today was, I started to feel a little bit angry, and I don't like feeling like that. So I sort of tried to rid myself of those thoughts very quickly. And I sort of emailed back as politely as possible, and I just was asking what it was that I will be getting for my money. Now, they're probably not used to people actually asking them these questions because they didn't really know what to say. But I think you've got to stand your ground. Like, for me, I work so hard with three children, and I have worked really hard to get my business to where it is. And I mean, I'm not making an absolute fortune. A lot of people look at me and think, oh, you must be making so much money, you must be really successful. No, not yet. I'm not actually. I'm still trying. I'm still trying my best, and I'm getting there. But there are so many hurdles that you need to sort of jump over in order to get to where you want. And as I say, you will come up against people that will just want to take, and take. Not many people want to freely give anything. And I mean, you've got to be wary. You've got to be very, very wary. And I'm sort of learning as I go. So if I had actually experienced this in the beginning, it would probably have put me off. I perhaps would have stopped doing what I was doing. But now I kind of know that you've got to kind of just deal with these things. They are hurdles. And I mean, today I'm trying to pick myself up. I'm trying to think right now, like, I'm going to look into the terms and conditions properly and see exactly what it is. If I have to pay it, I have to pay it. Okay, fine, but I will live and I will learn, and I wouldn't be using that organisation again after this. But I mean, like I say, people will come to you as soon as they can see that you're an organisation and business and that you've set up. They'll come to you and they'll want to sell. They'll want to get as much money and extract everything from you that they can. Choose wisely is what I can say. Some organisations that I work with, I'm very, very happy to hand over my money to because they do an awful lot for me in return. And you know, I think it's sussing out the good ones from the bad ones, sussing out what's going to benefit you and what's not going to benefit you, what's worth spending the money on and what's not worth spending the money on. For example, advertising. I dread to think how much I've paid out in advertising over the years. A lot from magazines, which haven't benefited me at all. I remember once I paid about £500 for an advert, and I think I had one response, and it never actually even turned into a sale. So that was £500 wasted. I lived and I learned. And I know it's a bit of a risk, especially if that money takes you a long, long time to earn, but you're not really going to know until you've tried these things. But obviously I have tried it, and I can pass a message on, and I can sort of try and give you as much advice as I possibly can. I would say now online is the best way that you can advertise. Nearly everyone's online. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, a lot of it's free. Even a Facebook sponsored ads where you can target the audience you want to. You can pay sort of $5 for an ad. What's that sort of? I don't know the currency rates, but it's about £3.50, and you can reach the people that you want it to reach. I mean, £3.50 compared to £500, you're going to be more likely to make a sale as well from that. So choose wisely. Just that's probably my advice really, and I'm learning still myself. Sort of like today, really be careful who you hand your money over to. Research companies properly, organisations properly. Talk to other people, go by recommendations as well. Just be very, very wary when you are starting up. Like I say, people will just want to take from you, and just be very careful what you give, but don't let it put you off. Okay, because I mean, even though I'm having a little bit of a down day today, I'm still not regretting what I'm doing. I'm not thinking about packing it all in, not at all. But like I say, if this maybe had happened to me in the beginning, I might well have thought like that. And I think a lot of people, they do stop, they give up before they can really see what they're made of and find out, because things like this happen to them. So my advice really is just to keep going, keep pushing through it, and just keep jumping over those hurdles, but learn as you go and be wary. Okay, see you later.